Power and energy. What is power? Electric power is the rate per unit time at which electrical energy is transferred by an electric circuit. So power is the rate at which energy is transferred from electrical to other forms such as light and heat in a bulb. We need to know how much power an electric device can handle. Power is measured in watts and is denoted by P. For example, in the market, you must have seen 60-watt bulbs, 100-watt bulbs, and so on. What is energy? Electrical energy is the energy generated by the movement of electrons from one point to another. So energy causes the electrons to move, and this results in electric current. For example, energy stored in a battery is transferred to the circuit as the battery is used. Energy is measured in joules and is denoted by W. Here are some important mathematical formulas. Power, or P, is equal to the derivative of energy with respect to time. Energy is equal to the integral of power from t0 to t with respect to time. At a given time, power, or P, equals voltage times current, or V times I, and energy equals power times time, or P times T. Passive sign convention. Suppose you have a circuit such as this, where a voltage is applied across an element. The element is the green rectangular box. Here, current would enter from the positive terminal. So the formula here for power would be P equals VI. Now suppose you have the same circuit again, but this time current enters through the negative terminal. So the formula here would be P equals minus VI. So these two examples show what passive sign convention is. Passive sign convention is satisfied when the current enters through the positive terminal of an element and P equals positive VI. If the current enters through the negative terminal, then P equals negative VI. Power absorbed versus power supplied. Let's talk about power absorbed first. Suppose we have two circuits such as these in which the voltage applied is 5 volts and the current is 2 amperes. Here the element is absorbing power because a positive current enters the positive terminal of the element in both of these cases. When we calculate power, we would use the formula P equals VI and multiply 5 volts with 2 amperes, and we would get 10 watts as the power. Suppose we have the same two circuits again. The voltage applied is still 5 volts and the current is still 2 amperes, but the direction of the current is reversed. Current here is flowing from the negative terminal to the positive terminal. So here the element is supplying power because a positive current of 2 amperes enters the negative terminal of the element in both of these cases. Because the current 2 amperes here is flowing from the negative terminal to the positive terminal, it will be represented as minus 2 amperes. When we calculate power, we would multiply 5 volts with negative 2 amperes and the result would be minus 10 watts. So, if the power has a positive sign, power is being absorbed by the element. If the power has a negative sign, then power is being supplied by the element. So now we can say that in general, power absorbed is equal to the negative of power supplied. And then we can conclude that power absorbed plus power supplied would be equal to 0. So the total power in a circuit would be 0. This is because total power supplied to the circuit should balance the total power absorbed by the circuit.